My name is Alicia. I'm a senior at University High School from Waco, Texas, and this is
Daniela Vera. And I'm Name Luna.
And today we're going to be talking about research-linked challenges for children with autism. Autism defined. Autism spectrum disorder is known as a developmental disorder that affects a child's daily behavior. The stats of autism in children: boys are 4 times more likely to have autism, 1 in 189 girls and 1 in 42 boys. The symptoms in autism are all in the brain, which is why autism is considered a neurodevelopmental disorder. The 2 examples that we have are lack of social cues and repetitive movements. Switching over to remote learning. Because of COVID, everything has shut down, especially schools, and students, teachers had to move remotely. Interview. The best thing we decided to do for their research project was to interview someone who is familiar with working with children with autism. So we interviewed Kirsten Dolly. Kirsten Dolly is the behavior specialist at Employees D. And she told us a couple of ways on how students, teachers, and parents keep connected. The first one that she told us was how teachers and parents are Zooming every day, or almost every day, during class time or after class time to see how the students doing during school. The second one was how students and teachers. The second one was how teachers go to students' homes to help them as if they were at school. Practices for children with autism. We found 4 common practices that were best used for remote learning. The first one was interacting with a book. So the first one was a hands-on moment with a book, so they can do coloring pages. The second one was role-playing a character, and with this, as a role-playing character, they were able to feel interactive with the book. The third one was finding what the child is interested in and turning it into a lesson plan. And our fourth one, online or hands-on educational games. And with all 4 of these, they are all interactive, which is the best way to teach a child with autism. Remote learning strategies. We found 5 common strategies that were best used for children with autism. The first one was creating a learning space and limiting distractions. With this will help a child succeed and help them stay focused. The second was creating a schedule. Creating a schedule is very important because it can be used in and outside of school. The third one, accessing learning platforms. With this, follow the educational games that are used online and can help the student more interactive with their lessons. The fourth one was support and social connections. With this, it's very important for students to have that social connection, so it's less likely for them to get depressed and stressed. The fifth one, which also follows with the fourth one in mental health, is maintain healthy habits and taking breaks. By taking breaks and maintaining healthy habits can help them by relieving their stress and their depression, and will help them mentally.
Breaks and physical activity. Breaks and physical activity is something all children need to relieve their stress and their anxiousness. With the minimum of 30 minutes of physical activity a day, it can allow them to relieve their stress and come back to class with full of energy and ready to learn. We also recommend that you give the students the type of snack during this break to be more energized. Routines. Having a routine is something that is important for autistic children. Routines is what allows them to know what will happen in their day-to-day routine. If without a routine, it can allow them to become anxious and they won't know what's going on during their day. The teacher's part. When it comes to the teacher's part, we recommend the teacher to go ahead and state what he's going to do. When it comes to the teacher's part, we recommend that they should be very clear with the details of the activities. We also recommend that they use visuals so the students can see how the work should be done. In conclusion, with the support of teachers and parents, the students won't be so stressed throughout the day because they know they have the people right there by their side to help them. It is also recommended that the best practice of education that is needed for them to succeed in remote learning to be used. It is also important that the parents use the 5 strategies so that way the students won't be so stressed during the remote learning. And here is our references, and thank you for listening.